Some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They're hot as can be, winners of 8 of their last 9 games.
I don't know if you call this start a surprise exactly, but they've proven that they're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with anybody.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Woo!
Damn,
baby!
Jalen Smith.
You a beast!
They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people.
You know, I was trying my hardest to get it, but damn.
Let's not forget, to make that happen,
that
it
is
has to be an excellent
amazing.
Terrific coverage where they are
Hell
faster to
yeah.
the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
Fucking
The
beast out there,
Cowboys
dog.
now working their way back on the field.
Man, finish was holding you back, nigga.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard, able to slither by.
Finish was holding you back, dog.
The Cowboy first down.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh,
and he's
shit.
going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Hassan Reddick. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Watch the twin.
Third and long for Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh, shit.
Buda Baker with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. This one caught by Isabella. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray, and finding the tight end Hooper. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, the chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Oh, shit.
Out of the pocket. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Murray now. Stepping up, he'll try and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He can run for it. Murray.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The 40. 30,
Let's fucking go.
The 20. This is going to be brought back for a touchdown by the Cowboys.
Let's figure out who's getting paid. Who's getting paid? Is he going back?
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Fuck that nigga.
Always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor there. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Damn, I had him.
Just short of the 45.
All right, let's not let him start
First
to
play of the
run.
drive, a success, 19 yards. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. From the gun on 3rd down. Johnson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 33. 3rd and 2, here's Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he's got this down almost to his
back in there. All right.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Oh, shit.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You've got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 1st downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Give him 30 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
43 is the mark. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Switch, Check safety. Everybody, kill.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point up and good
Go
by
play some
Sanders.
defense.
And that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Yeah, let's go play some D.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground.
Oh, now Murray has it stripped. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
He ain't learned.
They will take over
He ain't learned,
the
boy.
29-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
And
he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Cowboys...
Yeah, pulling hammies out there and shit.
Extra point up.
Come on,
good
let's
by
go.
Sanders. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Now on 2nd and 13. Murray. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler.
Wow. Okay.
Cardinals. Hakeem Butler, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the 2nd quarter. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. Wilson's got it complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted.
Really?
20, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
There's no bullshit like that happen.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
After the turnover, here's Murray out to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
Fucking right.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
You go tight. You got tight. You go 46. 26.
Now Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's
oh, my God.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That second down play nets a -4.
47. 53. Mike.
Prescott from the gun on third. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. So that's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary.
Oh, Prescott stripped.
Oh, my God. I was trying to slide.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. He had gained really good yardage. That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, Johnson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Off the draw. Here's Johnson.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
With that run, double-check my math, yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now a handoff here to his running back. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Now here's Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Prescott from the gun. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cedric Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. To throw, it's Murray. And the catch made by Johnson.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Murray going to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray's got Hooper on the short connection. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that will be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive after the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Nassib charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops it for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Throwing, Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Murray again, 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we have reached half. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Cowboys will get the football.
Oh, shit. Hello? Hello? Yo, what's good? Oh, yeah, yeah. About to, yeah, I should roll up another one right quick. Sipping on a little something. Oh, okay. What's good? What's good? Okay. All right. How's them plugs treating y'all? How the plugs treating y'all? Is it okay? So far, so good? All right. All right. All right. I still should be making a trip over there. Do what I need to do. Finish it up. Ah, yeah. We whooping their ass, whooping the coronavirus out their ass. Oh man, for the first time I played the Royal Rumble on 20. Man, I liked it, dog. I like that shit, man. It's just I need to know what the fuck I'm doing. That's all I need to know. It's like it's like because I'm pressing buttons and shit. I'm fucking niggas up, but doing the same type of shit. I need to. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But when I do that, man, and then hit pause again, I mean unpause, all that shit go out the window again. It's like, oh fuck, you know. It's, I go, yeah. I just turned, man. I just transformed into a little kid, like back in the '80s. Playing my little wrestling games back in the day. Man, did you have WrestleMania from Nintendo on Nintendo? WrestleMania. You know what I'm talking about? The one it had Hulk Hogan, it had all of them. Macho Man, Randy Savage, the $1 Million Man, it had Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, all those cats, all the old school. I used to play that shit like constantly before I even started sports games. Well, actually, I take that back. Yeah, yeah. Before I started sports games, before I started being really big on Madden. I mean, obviously it was, Tecmo Bowl, stuff like that. And what's that other one? The basketball game. Bulls versus Blazers. Yeah, before all that shit. That was before all that. Yeah, I was talking about like Bulls versus Blazers, Bulls versus Celtics. Oh, with Larry Bird. Oh no, I never really played. I played that once. I didn't like it. But the Bulls versus Lakers, or or I think it's called Showtime. Those were the basketball games to play back then, especially on Sega. It was on Sega. Well, Sega Genesis, and then when PlayStation, I mean when Nintendo came out with Super Nintendo, then that's when it started hitting. But for a while, dog, Genesis was killing them like sports games, like the sport. hmm Might have been maybe round three. hmm Oh yeah, oh yeah, big time. Nah, it was a boxing game for saying. Yeah, yeah, I think it was I know what you're talking about. It was Vander Holyfield. It was like heavyweight boxing game. It was a Vander Holyfield game. Yeah, it was a Holyfield game. Yeah, yep. That's what it was. That was the Vander Holyfield shit. Man, hmm man, I'm telling you, dog, Sega had the best sports games. Period. I mean, even before Madden, there was Joe Montana Sports Talk Football. That shit was bomb. Sports Talk Football. That was like the first time we actually heard commentary as we're fucking playing. I thought that shit was amazing when I first started playing that shit. Yep, I thought that shit was amazing. Niggas was, man, I never going to Compton to my uncle's house. I go across the tracks to my friend's house. His older brother be betting. They be playing games. They be playing the Bulls versus Blazers. Man, and betting games. I was amazed because I was playing double dribble at home, and then go there, and I'm looking at those games. I'm like, damn, that shit is hard. Like, wow, double dribble is something else, something totally different. Gotta go over their house. Oh man, you got all kind of shit. Sega, Genesis, the regular Nintendo. Man, he was the only kid that I knew that had a fucking Power Glove. The
First
only
here,
kid
they
that I
have the
knew
lead
that
as
had a
well
Power
as we
Glove.
are underway in quarter three.
You
Fielded
remember the
about
Power
a yard
Glove?
deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7
From
yards.
Nintendo.
As he's taken down.
It's like a glove that you put on. You can play the game on a glove. Yeah,
The
it's not the
Dallas
Power
offense
Glove.
here set
Yeah.
to begin the drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of what.
He's
Ooh,
got a convoy, and
ooh,
he might be
ooh.
gone.
That nigga
Touchdown,
go, boy.
Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the fourth most in a single season. And the Cowboys, they push out in
has
front
become a
further.
superstar.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now
Did
starting
you
to
not? I
pull
made
away
that
a little
nigga
bit,
into a
get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. but I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
70.
This is taken at his 4.
But I knew that he was good. I knew he had the traits.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A good game there on first down. That run will get him 7 up to the 32-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Okay.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Now he's forced out.
Boy!
That
nigga can't see us.
Jalen Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Who's?
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt.
Downs it inside the
5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll run with Pollard. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this out past the 25.
He got 214 yards right now.
It's a first down. I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind there. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
There's going to be some anger.
Yeah, there's not going to be at the greatest hits, is it? Because
already, you start the game.
Supposed to have them pinned back deep. Instead, they leave a big crack, a gaping hole, and guess what? They're in bad position right now.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. And he comes
oh, shit. No, damn it. I could have had the first down. Shit.
But it leaves him just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Oh, boy. There we go. Good play.
They needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him on the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. That kind of looked like a defense fed up by being gashed in the running game all night.
Yeah, and imagine their coach saying,
you got a squad
on that play. Where were you the rest of the time? What took you so long?
Got a squad on
the offensive side. They've been dominating this thing. And to finally have a play go against them, that's not something that's going to make them feel very good this evening. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter
Well,
the
you're not playing your
danger
brother,
zone
are
and
you?
decide to blitz him because if he's able to
You
diagnose
playing your
his
brother?
intent on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads deep. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second
Oh
down.
shit. Okay.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel.
So
the
what happened with the Raiders?
all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend
What happened with the Raiders?
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline,
Woo.
able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On second down, Pollard. And this
Woo!
will be enough to pick up the first.
Oh,
a
shit.
gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started
feel
in once he
sorry
saw the
for
run
you.
develop. That appeared to be a
I
case
feel
of
very
see
sorry
ball,
for you.
get ball.
Here's Pollard again. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Ooh, man, I got to hurry up and finish this game.
Drive, obviously, I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Hell yeah. Touchdown all the fucking way. You better get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Nick, what? Oh, man.
It's going to wind up incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Throw left side complete. It's Black. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Shit.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Going for it.
Gerald McCoy able to record his 5th sack of the season. Prescott to throw on 4th. And
Shit.
my goodness, this is incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
This is what we
Well,
want.
their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
That nigga is Converse.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Johnson.
Change his hand up. Get your bitch
Brought
ass
down,
on
but
court.
not before reaching the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Murray now to throw.
Oh.
Man, Butler complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Murray now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40.
I love my
3.
safety.
Give him
Oh,
3
man,
on
we can't
first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Boys.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Murray and finding the tight end Hooper.
Oh man, you've seen that last pick
Well,
that I
they're unable to
did.
convert that into much, but it's never a bad
That's
idea
so
to try
damn
to get the
sweet.
ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here's Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
It's night. Yeah, it's night.
First
Night
down,
out there,
Murray
dog.
on the move to his left. Now he'll pull it down.
Woo!
And he'll go down.
that quarterback
shy of
out
40
there,
at the
boy.
41. Give him a couple on the
You
scramble.
ain't gonna
and
like that
2nd
shit.
down. On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
You know that old expression?
You say your front line is paid for.
It hasn't been his so far.
For this season?
Legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes
For this
all
season?
day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but
For how many years?
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Matt Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Punt the ball.
A loss of a yard, and it brings
they at the 41. Oh, they got okay.
He's able to
Let's go then. Try.
Flies in like a missile to stop that one
Let's
behind the line of
see. There you go,
scrimmage.
bitch ass truck.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real
today.
factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
Oh, shit.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Oh, go ahead. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just get in position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to keep things in your mind until
man, my safety is hard.
Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before.
Not only is the ball hog, he's like an extra linebacker out there.
Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
The tackles in the backfield.
As a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They go to Johnson again.
He's got it
this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. DeMarcus Lawrence able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Come on.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Here's Austin. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Notice says, let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how they're going to leave here and get to the airport. And alongside a blowout, the roads are usually
300 yards out here. Come on, Pollard.
Gonna run again here with Pollard.
Dang.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now the ball is loose.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on first down. Pollard. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Here's Pollard. Oh, nice move. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to...
That ball's caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
9 minutes 54. Play.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now to put him all the work he's getting.
You say,
a gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Murray now on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Incomplete, that's right.
Keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Fucking right.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He gets this one to Johnson.
That's fucking right. What y'all gonna do?
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their 2nd meeting of the season, and the Rams turned around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott. On the crossing route, complete. It's Ford.
Fucking right.
And he'll get this one down
Whooping
near
that
the
ass.
20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Doing that.
A first down there on a
Rolling.
pickup of 25.
Go.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
He has like 40 interceptions, 40
big plays for an offense.
Bullshit like that.
That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you...
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, his second touchdown of the night as his guys continue to pour it on. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And his
I told you about 2K.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there.
About 2K making a football game.
Despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
That's the thing.
That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field.
Man, I hope they come with a different. I hope they come with a different word for it.
Here's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
in out of the backfield.
I hope it's virtual reality.
And that'll make it a second down. Now Murray again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing again, Murray.
Thank you. Give me that.
And it's intercepted.
Ooh.
Picked off Byron Jones.
Ooh. Byron Jones.
As he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Very nice.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Man. Sound like some shit going on over there. Oh, hell no! Hell no! Come on, man. That's some bullshit. Oh, I should have known. I should know anyway.
Geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
56-17.
Man, I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him.
Yeah, man, I dove for the touchdown. And Dak
creating something good for your team.
They begin the drive with Johnson.
At the line, dog. Come at the damn line.
A gain of 3, second down.
And that's frustrating for
I thought I had to go ahead
touchdown.
touchdown.
Down deep, and on the first play, they
Man, I should put the rookie in for that shit. He's faster.
It's 3 to 4 yards. That's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Okay.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage. And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. To throw is Murray. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
What? Come on, man. Damn it.
There, 26 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know.
Oh, come on, dog. Intercept that shit, Smith.
It doesn't throw an interception occasionally,
don't play with it.
And they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
On 2nd and 10, Murray, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got his man. It's Butler. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Murray now.
Give me that shit. That's right.
Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his
That's
guys
fucking
will
right.
get the football back.
I ain't getting no damn touchdown.
Well, that's
Oh,
3
my
picks
watch.
he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
What's that?
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Dallas, they continue.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish him, mess around me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, run it up. Greatest